Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, at the place where performance meets passion on two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into one of Yamaha's most aggressive, stylish, and performance-packed scooters to date, the 2025 Yamaha Aerox 175. This isn't just another city runabout, it's a power-packed evolution of the Aerox legacy, and in 2025, it's louder, sharper, and meaner than ever before. Whether you're a commuter looking for adrenaline or a rider who just loves having power under your twist grip, the Aerox 175 is aiming to shake up the scooter segment. So sit back, grab your helmet, and let's hit the throttle on this ultimate review. The moment you see the 2025 Aerox 175, you know it's not playing around. Yamaha has always done well with design, but this new model is on another level. The front fascia is menacing. It stares you down with those dual LED headlamps that look more like the eyes of a sports bike than a scooter. The DRLs are razor sharp, and the entire front cowl flows aerodynamically toward the sides. There's a bold X-shaped motif across the face that gives the Aerox a kind of superhero meets Street Fighter look. Everything feels planted, sharp, and ready to surge forward. It's not just aesthetics though. The front wheel setup has been slightly tweaked for better ride balance. The front fender hugs the tire more aggressively now, and the telescopic fork gets new damping characteristics. There's also better front brake feedback thanks to an updated disc and caliper setup. Yamaha has been listening to feedback, and you can tell right away, especially under hard braking. Move to the side, and the character lines become even more dynamic. The side profile is defined by angular body panels and layered design. The scooter looks sculpted, almost like a performance sports scooter, which is really what Yamaha is going for. The Aerox 175 proudly carries the DNA of Yamaha's R Series A, and that inspiration shows up big time in its athletic side fairings and sporty stance. The integration of textures and matte versus gloss finishes gives it a more premium, edgy feel this year. The seat design has been reworked. It's still stepped, offering excellent pillion separation, but the cushioning is now denser, and the seat contour has been refined for longer comfort. From a riding ergonomics standpoint, this scooter continues to blend the comfort of an automatic with a slightly forward-leaning riding triangle, giving riders that feeling of connection and control, especially at higher speeds. Down below, the 14-inch wheels remain, but now get racier dual-tone designs and wrapped in better compound rubber for added grip. The underbone frame remains stiff, and Yamaha has worked on improving weight distribution for better cornering agility. The footboard space is decent, though it still retains the center tunnel that might restrict taller riders. Still, for most average builds, the layout offers a snug and connected riding experience. At the rear, the Aerox 175 finishes strong. The tail section gets slimmer, tighter, and now features a split-style LED tail lamp setup that gives the bike a very premium, modern sport bike-esque touch. The integrated grab rails are sculpted into the design language, not just plonked on for function. It's a sleek execution that maintains both utility and style. The rear indicators are now mounted more cleanly and offer better visibility. From behind, the aggressive profile continues with a wide rear tire, sharp rear hugger, and the neatly tucked underbelly exhaust. Yes, the Aerox 175 continues with that side-mounted stubby muffler that delivers a throatier grunt than you'd expect from a scooter. It doesn't scream, but it growls just enough to remind you this isn't your average daily commuter. Now, let's talk about the heart of the beast. The 2025 Yamaha Aerox 175 packs an updated 174.7cc liquid-cooled, 4-valve, single-cylinder engine with VVAA, Yamaha's variable valve actuation system. This is where things get very interesting. This engine is derived from Yamaha's R15 platform, and tuned specifically for scooter dynamics. It delivers around 18.4 PS of power and 14.2 Nm of torque, making it one of the most powerful scooters in its class globally. Power delivery is super linear, but thanks to VVA, you get that mid and top-end kick that's usually missing in traditional CVT scooters. Off the line, it's quick, a 0 to 60 in under 6.5 seconds. And it keeps pulling all the way to about 120 km/h if you really stretch it out. This isn't just fast for a scooter, it's fast, period. Yamaha has also refined the CVT tuning this year. The throttle response is sharper, the transmission engages more cleanly, and the mid-range grunt is more usable for overtaking and urban sprints. Even with a pillion, the Aerox 175 doesn't feel bogged down. It maintains its sporty character even under load, and the cooling system does a solid job in keeping engine temperatures under control and dense traffic. In terms of handling, the Aerox continues to impress. The rigid frame, balanced geometry, and lower center of gravity help it feel flickable in city traffic and composed in long sweepers. The suspension setup, a telescopic forks up front and unit swing at the rear, has been slightly revised to offer a more pliant ride over rough roads, without compromising on high-speed stability. Yamaha really nailed the sweet spot between sportiness and comfort this time around. Shell in mixed riding conditions, which is impressive given the performance on tap. With a fuel tank capacity of 5.5 liters, you're looking at a comfortable 200+ km range before needing a close to a superscript 11.69 lakh depending on region and add-ons. That places it firmly in the premium performance scooter segment, and for good reason. This isn't meant to compete with the traditional 125cc or even 150cc scooters. It's carving a niche for those who want real power, real style, and the Yamaha RDNA in a twist-and-go format. Competitors like the Aprilia SR160 or even the TVS and Torque XT feel a step behind when it comes to outright performance and feature integration. While they might offer slightly better practicality or rear disc options, the Aerox stands out as a statement machine. It's a scooter you buy with your heart and your head. So who is the 2025 Yamaha Aerox 175 for? It's for the young rider who doesn't want to compromise. It's for the daily commuter who wants excitement every time they twist the throttle. It's for the seasoned motorcyclist who wants a second ride that's practical, but still thrilling. And most importantly, it's for anyone who just a bit snug. But these are small trade-offs in what is otherwise an exceptionally well-rounded, aggressively styled, and brilliantly engineered machine. The 2025 Aerox 175 isn't just about commuting anymore. It's about commuting fast, in style, and with a grin on your face every time you hit the throttle. Yamaha has taken a solid platform and pushed it into the upper echelon of scooter performance. And that's it from us today on Two Wheel Trends. If you enjoyed this deep dive review of the 2025 Yamaha Aerox 175, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense two-wheeled content, and leave a comment below. Would you pick this over a motorcycle for your daily ride? Or is the sports scooter segment finally coming into its own? Until next time, ride safe, ride spirited, and keep chasing those two-wheel trends.